know it. I know it. I know it. Look at these toys.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. Look at those toys. Okay, let's
Good
go.
morning.
Let's check that out. Want to check that out? Look at. Yeah. Look at those. Yay.
I'm listening to Digger this
I
morning.
know. You like that? Yeah. Daddy stuff. I didn't see if you did that. He was yelling at him about always sleeping in the first video. Okay. Maybe that's why he's always sleeping. Well, you're strong. You are strong.
Oh, hey. Hang on a minute. 1 second. I got to turn this down. Okay. Crazy Cajun. Heck, good morning. Tell me if you can hear me because I had to turn the thing down on my other device because I type on there. This is my first StreamYard's live stream, so I'm checking out this stuff, and I'm not sure how to work it all. I dug my laptop out this morning, and then I went to use the power, so I had to go fire the generator up. So I've got the generator running outside, and I don't know if it's too loud, if the generator is affecting the sound in here or not. But I'm going to leave this run for a while. I was over listening to Deer, and everybody's over there, so probably isn't anybody gonna be here. So it's a little chilly this morning. Had to turn my heater on. I feel frozen. I left. I was just trying to get it on. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, honey. How are you? I figured everybody's over on Digger Stream. I was over there earlier, and I decided to play with my laptop for a few minutes. So I thought, well, I'll just turn on a live stream and for a minute. I know nobody's going to come in because they're all over Diggers. I wasn't trying to cut in on his time, but I'm just playing with mine, learning how to operate some of this stuff. So, because that way I can do the live streams. I put the link in the chat. Let me see. Yeah, see, there you go. There, now it's in there because I'm watching it on my phone. So and earlier I put it in there and I didn't see it on my phone, but I didn't have the phone on yet. Good morning, Softail. Allison, oh, my kids are here. Oh, hello, children. All my little children's, all the children of the world. And Goofball David's trying to text me. He's in town today. My little homeless guy I'm helping out. Good morning, Willy Wonka. Working to be, my buddy Allison. Hey, people. I don't know if that link works. Oh, little Wiggy's out. They're outside. I've got my heater on, so I made them boys go outside. My feet were frozen, Runs. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Auctions. How are you, honey? And Scrapping. Hey, Champ's here, y'all. Champ's here. Good morning, Ginger. Oh, Ginger, I'm learning to do the StreamYard thing. I dug my laptop out earlier because I never get it out. I know, Little Wiggles is just a charmer, isn't he, Runs? But anyway, so I decided to get the laptop out and throw the StreamYards up there and just see how well it does. I don't know how well the sound and the video and all that is sounding. So if y'all could just tell me if it sounds okay and looks okay or whatever. I'm not real sure. Yeah, I plugged it up into my inverter, to see if it was going to run okay on my inverter, and it drained all my power, so I had to go outside and start the generator up. Yeah, scrapping dude. Okay, Softail, I'll see you later, sweetie. You have a good day. Oh, thank you, Runs. Yeah, that's my daughter was just telling me this morning I should get my hair done like that again. Actually, I was fixing to do it purple, but it's too cold out today to do my hair. So I'm going to wait on it. And I may go get it cut. Go get it cut like that again. My hair's longer now. It's getting down past my shoulders again. And it gets aggravating. Well, that hairstyle there was one of those, I call it a shag. They cut it all different lengths. I just go to Walmart. Sam got into a fight last night with those guys over there where he's staying. And they all went to jail, Ginger. Yeah. Yeah, all the dogs, they're all okay. Sam's out of jail. Sam's back where he was. Yeah. Yeah, everybody went to jail. He came on this morning and said that he was back home and everything was okay. He looked like he got punched up a little bit, though. His face looked like he had a couple of punches on it. But he sounded like he was still drunk. He was drunk, that's his problem. Sam shouldn't be drinking because he can't handle his alcohol. That's his main problem. And then he gets lippy with the cops. I never get lippy with the cops. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay, Ginger. I tried to call him last night, but I guess they had taken him to jail because it just went to his voicemail. From this heat off, it's getting a little bit hot. No, Randy's mama. Sam's out of jail now. He didn't stay in there. Oh no, he went live. He was back in his shed, Willie. Looked like when he went, he did a little bit of live. It said he was back. Oh, Allison, I didn't know that. Well, a stream popped up and it said I'm back, and it looked like where he was, unless that was maybe that was an old one that popped up. Oh yeah, I bet it is old. Then he may still be in jail. Oh, okay. Oh, Randy's mama, thank you. Yeah, I didn't know. Oh, I thought he was out of jail. I had not tried to call him. I was going to this morning, but I figured he got out of jail. He's probably sleeping. I didn't want to wake him up and disturb him. Hang on. I'll just go try to call him. I'll see if he comes on.
Please leave your message for...
See? Listen.
Reach Sammy. I can't come to the phone. Leave a message. I'll get back to you. Thank you.
Yep, he's still gone, everybody. Did y'all hear that? I just tried to call him. Tammy, that's because I was trying to call Sam. It was probably interfering. I just dialed Sam's phone. Oh. Well, a $500 bond would be $100 plus the bond fee. I don't know how much it is there. It's $80 here. But he could get, Sam should have that much money. Tammy, is it still doing it? Oh, I hope not. Well, it could be. I've got a really old laptop, and it's, oh. Well, let me try something else. See, that's why I'm trying to do this, so I can figure out what's going on. Now, oh, I hope not. Well, it could be. I've got a really, okay. All right. I think it's back on now. I'm putting a headset, but I need to see if it's working. So I can't hear anything. My mic is on. It's back on. mic. Okay. Now mic is back on. Yeah, I checked the sound and it muted the mic again. Tammy, is it sounding any better now? Oh, Ginger, thank you. I put a headset on. Oh, good morning, Travis. I plugged in my headset so I can see the issue. I got several different headsets. Oh, thank you, Randy. Thank you. Good morning, Mary. Oh, Allison. Oh, I hate to hear that, sweetie. Oh, good morning, Tammy. Thank you for the hearts. Okay. There. See, I put that in. There we go. Yeah, yeah, Mary, one of my cats got ran over last week. Somebody ran it over and killed it. So I'm down to one kitty cat now. Yeah, my dogs eat kibble and bits. That's the only kind they like. They don't eat anything but kibble. And they prefer that bacon and steak flavor, but Walmart doesn't, thank you, Mary. Walmart doesn't carry steak flavor in them 16-pound bags here. And I have to buy a 55-pound bag of dog food, so it lasts all month. And they don't have their favorite flavor in the big bag. And I can't afford to buy a whole bunch of them little bags. Oh, good morning, Ronnie. You jamming out, Ginger? I like my cats. My cats are good mousers. They keep the mice out of that old trailer over there, and it was took over with mice after them squatters was in there. I've been buying rat bait bars and putting out. I don't let my animals inside though to get the rat bait bars. Yes, well, my feet were cold. I wear my jacket and several layers of clothes, but my feet were freezing earlier on, warmed them up. Well, I'm wearing these old plastic slides. I don't know what they're called, those funky shoes everybody wears. And actually, that plastic gets cold. Yeah, Sam was pretty lit, and so here I don't know about forever, but they usually keep you in jail. Uh, at least today, I think, if you're drunk. So Sam should have enough money left out of his check. He always keeps a couple hundred in the bank. He should have money to bond out on. But if he does that, he'll be broke. But if he don't get out, he ain't gonna be there to take the dogs. So he's got decisions to make. He needs to get his priorities in order. That's the reason I try so hard to not go back to jail because first thing they'll do is come pick my dogs up, slap them in animal control because that's what they have to do. Tammy, I don't know if it's good food or not, but I think a dog will tell you if it's a good food or not, and that's the only food my dogs will eat is kibble. Yeah, they have to be, if he's in jail, Rodney, 30 days, they'll stop his check. because he's on SSI, and they will, in 30 days, they will stop his check. Well, Sam gets 700 and something a check, but of course, he's been buying drinks and weed and whatever else. Oh, thank you, Joanne, and good morning. Yeah, I didn't call that sheriff's office. I forgot what county he was in and all, but I tried to call his phone. How could they take his money? It's on a bank card, isn't it? I think he meant that he paid him rent, or maybe he gave him. Maybe his friend bought his weed from him. Maybe they took his weed money. Oh, Tammy, probably so. Yes, Ginger, they're in the shed. That's what he said right before the fight broke out. That he had put the dogs in the shed. Maybe he needs to. Yeah, they're still in there. Sam will have a lot of dog food to clean up. I just hope he left food out for them. He's not big about putting a pan of food down except for what they eat at one time. I keep bowls of food inside. I keep bowls of food outside. That way, anything happens to my animals, got other bowls. So I got a bucket of water inside, a big bucket of water outside. They may let him out just so he go take care of his animals. I hope they do. Hopefully, they're animal lovers there, and they'll let him out to go take care of them babies. Yeah, I think that JoJo, when JoJo trying to fight with that guy's pit, was that how JoJo got hurt to begin with? That cut on JoJo's eye? Did it get into a fight with that guy's pit bull? That's what I thought. Sam can sure get himself in a hell of a mess, though. Sam's already on probation somewhere in another state, but he's not there. He's on probation. That's what that warrant was for violating probation. Because Sam had that warrant. Oh, is it a white German Shepherd? I couldn't tell. It looked to me, Joanne, I don't know. It just looked like a pit bull to me. Oh, it's a German Shepherd. Oh, I see, Rodney. Yeah, but how come he's allowed to leave the state? Here, if you got probation or parole or any of that here, you have to actually stay in that state unless you get a travel permit. Oh, he just left. But they don't seem to. He's been with the police in other states, and nobody seems to want to pick him up on it. So I just didn't figure it's some big deal. Well, do you think those guys might sober up and go over and check on his dogs for him to make sure they're took out to go to the bathroom and fed, and watered? Oh, good morning, Tommy and Selena. How's Selena doing? See, Tommy would let me come ride on his hobby horses. They won't let me here. They said I'm too old. They kind of made me angry here. We've got Magic Springs here. It's got all those rides and stuff. And they wouldn't let me ride the hobby horses. Too old. And I said, but I like to, and I'm not that big. I said, but I like to ride the hobby horses. And then some of them kids are bigger than me. Good morning, KH. Good morning. Well, actually, it's good afternoon. It's 12:39 p.m. here in the afternoon. Yes, Tommy, I want to ride your carnival. I want to ride your hobby horse. I love to ride the hobby horses. They go up and down, up and down. Yeah, I didn't think so either, Tammy, but that's what they told me here at this. We got Magic Springs out here. It's got the water slides and all that, but they won't let me ride the hobby horses. Kind of made me a little angry. Riding Tommy's. Yes, a merry-go-round. Thank you, Tommy. Yeah, I caught hobby horses. I mean, I could ride the ones in front of the. They don't have them here anymore, though. They used to have them out in front of Walmart, the ones you put the quarters in and ride. Yes, it's called a merry-go-round. But they got some cool water slides here. Of course, it's a permanent amusement park. And they've even got a like a little small pond lake thing where you can go swimming. I mean, it's pretty nice in the summer, but the problem is, unless you buy a season pass, they charge $50 or $60 a day if you don't have a discount coupon. It's very expensive per day to get in there. And if you go during the week, there's not even any concerts. On the weekends, there's concerts. The concerts they have here, a lot of the old bands that have members have got members in the bands. Hmm. Oh, Ginger, that's a good question. I don't know. How far is the Voodoo Ninja from where Sam is now? Oh, Ninja in Alabama. Never mind. Sam's over in Florida now. Sam's talking about the bull. I've got a lot of things down in there. to the emergency room before they transported to probably so, Rodney. I agree. How bad he was up. It was an old man, a 60-year-old man, and that young kid. So there was two of them on one, which ain't fair. But oh, he may have. I don't know. They were all drunk. I'm telling. It's funny though watching a bunch of drunks fight because most of the time they all end up in a pile on the floor and can't fight anyway. Good morning, Barefoot, or good afternoon. Exactly, Willie. That's what I'm saying. The two old men fighting would have been fair, but the young kid jumping in, made it not fair. But that's how they do. They'll gang on you if they can. Well, evidently they didn't find no weed on Sam, so those people probably stole Sam's weed too. Because if he didn't have no weed on him and the cops didn't find it, oh, they probably took them all, Allison. If there's a scrapple like that, the cops will gather them all up and haul them all in because that's what they do here. Joe, Sam doesn't need to be drinking even a beer. Sam can't hold his alcohol at all. Oh, Joe, they spilled the weed on the floor. Oh man, that's weed abuse. Sam don't ever know when to shut his mouth and back up. Sam was getting lippy with the cops. That's probably why they took him to jail. They probably would have left him alone too. Oh, they here where I'm at, they'll kill you. They shoot you, stab you, strangle you. They don't care here. We have triple homicides and murders here constantly. Bad, bad here. But I don't ever get lippy with no popo. Daniel is the victim. Joanne, was Daniel the old man or the young kid? Oh, yeah, Willie. They in the Dallas jail. They beat you. They beat people up in there too. Oh, the old man. Oh, wait a minute, because I don't know which one was which. Oh, Daniel's the old man. The old man. Okay. So the old man, so it was two old men fighting. Cops just should have left it alone, but. Yep, Willie. He always does that. You've seen his videos where he talks crap to the police bad. It's not that I'm afraid of them. I just know what they do here, and I keep my mouth shut. I just stick my hands up in the air, put them behind me to be cuffed, and go on about my business. Because I know what they'll do here. And in Texas, they'll kick you around, shove you around, trip you, knock you in the floor. They'll do all kind of stuff, especially if you're drunk. Oh, KH. See, that's a point too. Sam was over on their property, not in his area where he rents. So he was trespassing onto their property. So that's why they made the other guy the victim and Sam the criminal. Yeah, but Sam lives in the shed, not in the mobile home. So. Good morning, Dragonetta. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, but Sam doesn't live in the mobile home. He was talking to him, Allison, about moving into the mobile home. I thought Sam lived in the shed. Yeah, they was talking about renting Sam a room, but Sam's been in the shed, I thought, all this time, with his dogs, because that's where he always videos. Oh, I thought he was paying $300 for the shed, just because he didn't have any way since he sold his van. He should have kept that van and just got the transmission fixed, is what he should have done. He sold that van for $100. Oh, so he's renting a room in the mobile home, but he has to keep the dogs in the shed because they won't allow the dogs inside the house. Okay, I got you. Ella, Joe, that's funny. She shed. I've got a she shed. If I ever get it cleaned out, I'll have to go out there and set me up a video area in there to she shed in my video area. Then I can do video in my she shed. I got a she shed. It's actually nice in my she shed. Yeah, I saw that, Joanne. Yeah, Sam was wanting a TV and access to some DVDs. I've heard him saying that. It was just petty stuff they were arguing about. It probably wouldn't have been a fight, though, if they hadn't all been drunk. Because you don't act like that when you're on just weed. Good morning, Travis. Rick isn't blocked. Rick is not blocked. I would never block Rick. I've only got one person blocked. And that person is that Joe dude over in somebody else's channel that scrolls. I don't. Tell Rick to type in there. Hang on, I'm going to go look real quick. Unless I butt blocked him. I did not block my Rick. Oh, I'm trying to find him. I typed his name in, but it's bringing up everything in the world other than Rick. Tell Rick I'll go check in a little bit. But no, Rick. Rick should be typing in my chat. He is not blocked. Joanne, tell Rick I love his ass. Ain't no way I'd block him. No, Ginger, I didn't go anywhere this weekend. It's been too cold to wear my new mini skirt. Actually, I took back the first one I bought and exchanged it because they ran a size small, and I had to get a light colored one because it was on a clearance and they didn't have blue denim mini skirt, so I had to get the light blue one. But it's been too cold here to wear the mini skirt. I got a lot of real sexy dresses, but they're all got all the what I've got left of them's out in my shed. But that's all my good ones. Oh, thank you, Tammy. That's my real name, Stella. Y'all can call me Stella anytime you want. Oh, I love to do photo shoots. I'm kind of a show off, and like, I've got a lot of stiletto heels and stuff. It's just that with all these bone issues I've got, I'm not able to really wear my stilettos anymore. I have to wear my wedges now because of my defective. My bones are crumbling. I'm afraid to try to wear my 7-inch stilettos. If I fall, I'll break another hip, and then I'll really be in trouble. But I have a shoe collection that's out of this world, and they're all still in the boxes. I've got them stored in my shed. The thieves they only robbed a couple things out of my shed. They didn't take any of my personal stuff and clothes and shoes out of there. My pink coats and all that's still in there. Yeah, Allison, Sam was really mad about what did he say? Did them guys throw that whole turkey out that Sam bought? They didn't even cook it. They just threw it out in the yard. Yeah, working to be. I saw Good Job Buddy stream, and he streamed it till it cut off. Well, he saw what everybody else saw. Barefoot, I haven't checked to see. I lose some. I gain some and lose some every day. I don't know why YouTube takes away my subscribers, but they do. Yeah, school name. I was named after my 2 grandmothers. Oh, okay. I thought, wait, Sam was talking. Allison, I thought he was saying they just threw the whole turkey out there uncooked in the yard. It's hard to tell that's why I get confused. Oh, so they did cook the turkey. Okay. I was going to say, man, that's a waste of good turkey there. I didn't cook Thanksgiving. The people from that help people out sent me and David a plate of food out here. I had a big fat plate of Thanksgiving dinner. Oh yeah, here, like if they kill a deer here, they just they take what they want off of it and then they just throw the rest out in the woods. There's nobody else up here, Travis, just me. I can drop the link if anybody wants to. Hang on a minute. Laptop. I'm running the laptop. The laptop's hard to read, so I'm trying to. Hang on. There's paste. So I'm reading. My chat on the phone. Rick, no, I would never block you. And if I did block you, I butt blocked you in my sleep, but I can't seem to get to it right now to find out who's blocked and who ain't, because the only one I blocked is that Joe dude. That annoying guy. He's annoying. Let me go look and see. I should not have you blocked. Okay. Settings. Blocked accounts. Hang on. You are not in my block list, Rick. Oh. That Joe Howe is blocked, and I've got a bunch of funny names that are in some kind of foreign language. And my crazy neighbor across the street, you're not in here. You are not in my block list. Look and see if you have me blocked on accident. I only got about 5 things, 6 things, and they're blocked. Most of them some foreign name in some other language. I don't know. My block list is not very long. Yes, I got him blocked too because he goes in there and spreads terrible. He always tells people I'm a drug dealer and all kind of crap, Tommy. No, I blocked that crazy sucker so he can't get in my YouTube. But tell Rick is not blocked. I have no Rick's blocked. No, Rick, I would never block you. Ever, 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 ever. Tell Rick to check his block list and see if he has me blocked. That's evidently what it is because that's the only way it is. Nope, I got them same thing up. No, Rick is not blocked. Tell Rick to go check his block list. I love me some Rick Sanchez. No way I block him. I'd block myself before I'd block Rick. And I haven't seen Phil in here today either, or VPN. Neither one of them has been in. Yeah, my dogs don't get very much bones. Hardly ever. They get hot dogs and bologna. They get what I get. My dogs love macaroni and cheese. They like that macaroni. Yeah, I need to buy some ribs and cook them. Put them out here on my grill and cook them because I like ribs. Yeah, I miss VPN. VPN's really sweet. And I'm angry because I can't get Rick up in my chat and I do not have Rick blocked. I just don't eat a lot of meat. I've got bacon because I'm fixing to make some BLTs today. That's what I'm going to cook today because I cooked French fries the last 2 days in a row. I was craving French fries. Yeah, my Wiggles likes to just gobble stuff down like he's starving to death in his fat little butt. He is so fat now. That puppy has gotten so big. I guess it's where he got fixed. He put on some weight after that. But Wiggles got really fat. Now Sam's just healthy looking, but to me Wiggles looks like a fat little pig. He looks like a little potbelly pig, a little weenie dog. There's a butcher shop here, and I go in there sometimes, and he actually wraps me up a dog bone in butcher paper for my dogs, a regular big bone, you know. I just haven't. I didn't stop. I was in town the other day, but I didn't go in. I should stop in there when I go back out again and ask for a dog bone for them because, and he gives them to. He'll give me a dog bone free for each of them. And I've got two roosters, and I've been giving them pellets so they get some good nutrition. But I usually give them the leftover rice and stuff like that. Ooh, that sounds good, Tommy. I bet Selena's a good cook. I just have a hard time around here keeping cats. So many people have dogs around here, and they don't keep their antifreeze and stuff like that cleaned up. Cats get out and get in everything. So I've went through a lot of cats out here. Lucky the one I got left is, I guess I've had him about the longest, and he seems to be pretty smart. The coons try to get him though. Ooh, I love Alfredo. Oh, I love it. That's one of my favorites. Oh, you can't keep Lucky. Lucky comes in about 20 times a night. He'll eat 5 or 6 pieces of food and back out the door he goes. Oh, yeah, I know. When I put the antifreeze in my vehicle, I made sure I didn't spill none of it because I buy that green antifreeze with the ethylene glycol in it, and that stuff's dangerous. It'll kill an animal in a quickness. Antifreeze is the same thing that's in rat poison, I think. Rat poison's bad for them, too. Tammy, that sounds really good. Oh, I make the best homemade biscuits and gravy. My daughter makes chocolate gravy when I go visit her, and I don't care for chocolate gravy. Allison, I think that's what happened. I had 6 cats disappeared about a month apart, and I think across the street he's got that garage, and he's working on them old cars in there, and I think he had antifreeze in a pan. I think they got in his antifreeze. Is how I think happened to him. Because one of them crawled back over here and laid over and died in the yard. One died in his yard, and the others just disappeared somewhere. And so after I lost my 2 black cats, my wild cat from the woods disappeared. Yeah, but yeah, it's different, but it's still bad. It kills them about the same way. And the other thing you don't want to let them get in is insulation. Insulation will kill them too. Yeah. That's Oh, I know, Allison. Man, I loved it. Took me almost a year for that one cat would even come inside. It grew up in the wild out here before I could even get it to come inside and associate or eat or anything. And I finally got it coming inside, and then something killed it. And then now they ran over Monkey. You know, Monkey had got ran over before. He got ran over right before I went to Oklahoma, and I healed him all back up. Ooh, I love me some grits now. Grits and fried eggs, and cut me up some sausage in it with some big old biscuits. Yeah, Tommy, I don't care for chocolate gravy either. My daughter makes it because her husband likes it, but I don't care for it. Thank you, Allison. Yeah, I miss Monkey. Monkey was a cool cat. Monkey came in and slept with me at night. I knew something was wrong when he stopped coming inside. That's why I like to go to Waffle House here. Waffle House cooks grits. I've got some grits here somewhere. I just got to find them. They're in one of my tubs of food. I like my grits with a lot of salt and pepper in them. And I probably shouldn't have that much salt, but grits aren't any good without salt. Joanne, and thank you very much for doing all the checking up on Sam either. I just had so much going on around here. I didn't get time to call the jail and check. I haven't even had time to call or do my research and check on Mike Dibble. But I still hope they free Mike Dibble. I've always thought Mike Dibble was set up all the way from the beginning, but that's just my thoughts. I guess I'm entitled to my own personal opinion on that. A lot of people don't agree with me, but ooh, I love fried liver, Dragonetta. Oh my God, I do. I love, and meatloaf is my top number one favorite. Yeah, Joanne's good about that. Yeah, Allison, I'm sorry to hear that, sweetie. I know I hate it to lose any of my fur babies, I tell you. I use seasoned salt on my French fries. It makes them taste really good. I love meatloaf though. Oh man, I like fried liver. I don't care if it's beef liver, chicken livers. Uh Now I tell you what, broiled chicken livers wrapped in bacon, wrap chicken livers in bacon and broil them. Or you can cut up beef liver, just wrap it in the bacon and broil it. It cooks really quick. It makes really nice hors d'oeuvres. Well, I eat sardines, so I can't say too much. I like weird foods. I don't even care for lobster, but I love about all kinds of seafood. Most all my family from the South. So we grew up on grits and biscuits and gravy, fried eggs. Yeah, and shrimp gumbo. That was our soup, gumbo. And I don't like that soup the Mexicans make. They cooked it all the time when I was in Colorado, and they used tripe in it. I forgot what it's called, but oh, that soup's nasty. I can't eat that soup. Yeah, menudo. Thank you, Joanne. Menudo. Thank you. I couldn't remember what it's called. I don't care for menudo, but I like shrimp gumbo though. I like the gumbo, any kind of the gumbo, and they're made basically a lot alike, except for the Southern people don't put tripe in theirs, and tripe ain't nothing but fat, and I do not eat fat. Ooh, working to be, yes. I fry my potatoes in little cubes, and I take a can of regular corned beef. And after I drain all the grease off of it, mix that corned beef in it and dump in a bunch of black pepper. I don't salt it because corned beef's really salty. Ooh, yes, I love potted meat. I love potted meat and Vienna weenies. I cannot eat fat, any kind of fat. If you're cooking any kind of meat, if you'll take some lemon juice or any kind of citrus and put on the meat, it dissolves every piece of fat particle there is. Yeah, I like spam too. Spam and cheese sandwiches are great. Toasted. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I like grilled cheese sandwiches with my tomato soup. Oh, hello, Don the bargain hunter. Good to have you, sweetie. Yeah, fat is gross. Thank you. Fat's nasty. It's not good for you. Oh, me too, Tammy. I don't even eat the chicken skin. I even peel that off. Unless if I'm buying the already fried chicken somewhere, I peel it off because my chicken, I cook it and get rid of that fat. The lemon juice will get rid of that fat. And I go to the World Buffet if I'm going to eat out because they have foods from all over the world. And sometimes they serve the baby octopus. You ever tried to eat baby octopus? It's actually served live if it's served right, and you got to wrap it around a stick, like a chopstick. But you got to get it going down your throat the right way when you eat it. If you don't, that octopus will come loose and choke you to death. Yeah, I don't like any kind of skin if it's got fat on it. I eat the dark, usually the dark meat, or I'll eat the breast. I prefer breast. Oh, y'all don't like the octopus? They serve everything here at the World Buffet, though, and it's only about $10 for all you can eat. And I like blackberry pie and the soft ice cream machine, and I fill up on it. Yeah, it's under for two people. It's under $30, and that's food, drinks, and tip. Yeah, me too, Tammy. I don't even like. I don't like rubbery bacon. Rubbery bacon's terrible. Floppy bacon. Oh yeah, it's like rubber working. It's like rubber. You bite on it and pull it, try to pull it out, and it'll fling back and smack you in the face. Oh, it's bad. It's some bad stuff. Oh, KH, what is pozzoli? KH, what is that? Oh, I got sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, my allergies are bad sometimes. Yeah, the crispy bacon is good in the grits with the fried eggs with the runny yellows, because you got to have that runny yellow in your grits. Yeah, my people's from down in Alabama, and they serve a lot of seafood down there. So I ate a lot of seafood. Ha ha, Joe. Uh, Joe's gonna take one for the team and eat the octopus. But I like any kind of seafood except for what is that seafood that's all slimy? Um, I don't like slimy seafood though. Not the clams, but the I done forgot what it is. My mother used to eat it all the time. I don't like lobster. Lobster's greasy. That's why I don't like duck. Now I have not alligator's one of the few foods that I have not ate yet. I've even ate rattlesnake steak, and rattlesnake's really good. I've ate turtle. I've ate any kind of just about wild game that you can get around here. It's just greasy, Dragonetta. Oh, yeah. Oh, oysters. Yeah, that's what my mother used to eat. Oysters. Oh God, I can't stand those. No oyster. I like uh crab. I like the crab legs. I like the stuffed crab. That's why I don't eat duck either. Duck's greasy just like lobster is. It's a greasy meat. Yeah, they're just too slimy. I don't eat any of that slimy seafood. I like garlic butter though. Garlic butter's a lot good for a lot of stuff. And I don't eat jerky, but okay, Softail, you have a great day, sweetie. Enjoy your shopping. I got to go out here in a day or two. I got to call my doctor back tomorrow and have them call my meds in so I can go pick them up. I get 3 months supply at a time, and it's time to get them again. And so I'll go into town. My daughter sends me some money once a week, so I got to go pick that up. She's buying my minivan off of me, so once a week she sends me a payment on it. Oh, and I like okra. I even like boiled okra cooked in new potatoes. Okra's really good. I prefer it fried, but I will eat slimy okra. That's about the only thing slimy that I eat. I like it all fried though. Squash, okra, zucchini. I like it all. I eat a lot of vegetables though. No, I don't. Now I don't like no pickled okra. I don't like no pickled pig foot either. I ain't gonna eat no pig foot and no pig head, and I ain't gonna eat none of that stuff. Ooh, working to be. That sounds good. Now I like pickles, but I like bread and butter pickles. Bread and butter is my favorite pickle, and I like them on everything in my potato salad, macaroni. Oh no, I ain't gonna eat no chitlin neither. Well, I'm a country girl. They eat all that weird stuff, but not me. I think pickled pigfoot was when I had my store in Texas. I used to sell pickled pigfoot, but I would not touch it. I would not even touch it. I ain't no way. But I sold the pickled eggs, the big gallon jars. I had pickled eggs, pickled pigfoot, and all that mess. Oh, it was nasty. I didn't even, I'd cover it up when wasn't nobody in there buying it because I didn't even want to look at it. Now pork chops are good. Yeah, my roommate, I used to always buy him a gallon jar of those great big sour pickles. He would eat that whole dang jar of pickles by himself. Oh, Vinny went on live. Looks like I don't know if he's still on there. I just heard a well, I don't know if it was a text or it was him, but I guess Vinny went on the live. Now pickle beets aren't bad. I love beets, and I even cranberry. I love cranberry. I like all the cranberry sauces, the jellied whole cranberries. I like any of that cranberry stuff. And cranberries are really good for you anyway, because I have that kidney issue. So I like cranberry juice. And yeah, the doctor said I have stage 3 renal failure. Every time I go to the doctor, they come up with something new I've got. Nothing bad. I mean, I don't have high blood pressure. Uh, I don't. I don't have heart problems or blood pressure problems or any of that kind of stuff. But I've got everything else. Most of mine's my bone issues. And the last time I went to the doctor for the MRI, they said now I've got degenerative disc disease. And then before that, it was spinal stenosis. And then before that, it was osteoporosis. So my bones are just brittle. And this is why I like to eat a lot of the vegetables. Oh, my dad used to eat souse, Ginger. Oh, I don't like that either. Ooh, yes, Tammy. Jellied cranberry sauce. Yeah, I hadn't heard the word souse in a long time, but my dad ate that. My dad ate scrambled eggs with pig brains and coffee gravy. It was actually called red eye gravy. It was made with coffee instead of milk or water. It's called red eye gravy. Now, I can eat fruitcake now. I eat any kind of cake or pie. I ain't seen one of them I turned down yet. Yeah, well, I've got it. I just have to watch my kidneys. I've cut back on all. They got me on like about 10 or 12 meds for different things, and I only take 2 of the meds every day because the medication's what hurt my kidneys to begin with, and so I cut back on all the meds. But I can tell when my kidneys are trying to shut down, and so I usually just cut out all the meds. I don't take anything for a few days, and then straightens it right back up again. Yeah, because the next step is, what is that? Where you get your blood transfused and cleaned. Anyway, that's the next stage. Stage 4 is that, the blood thing. But anyway, yeah, I got a lot of junk wrong with me, but I really don't pay. Yeah, dialysis. Thank you, Joanne. Yeah, dialysis would be the next stage. Yeah, I've got, Dawn, I've got COPD too. I've got diabetes. I've got neuropathy, fibromyalgia. You name it, I've got it. Oh, Allison, it is. But my problem is I can't have asparagus because I have gout. I've had gout. Gout lays dormant in your body, and then it'll flare back up depending on what you eat. It's like I can't eat too much peanut butter. Can't have asparagus because that flares up the gout. And then besides the arthritis, I've got bursitis. Let's see. I don't know. You name it, I got it. Well, I'm just old. When you get old, you get everything. They hand out diseases like Christmas gifts at the doctor's office. And so I don't do half of what they tell me to do. I do what I feel like I need to do. Yes, Ginger, sure is. And that's what my daddy used to love, red eye gravy. I know how to cook all that stuff. I just don't like it. I'm actually a really good cook. And it's making me mad because Rick can't chat in my chat, and I do not have Rick blocked. Joanne, please tell Rick I do not have him blocked. I went and looked already. Tell him to go check his block list. He's probably got me blocked because I've got a guy on Facebook that can't see what I'm typing because he has me blocked. He thinks I have him blocked and I don't. This other guy on Facebook. Yeah, I was going to get outside and wash my few little dishes I had dirty today, but I'm not going to do it. It's too cold. I got outside yesterday and I organized my van and cleaned it up. And I found me 2 lanterns, a battery operated lantern in my stuff. And I found a, a propane lantern. And I got to get a glass globe for the propane lantern. And I don't even know how to light it or use it. So I got to figure all that out. Oh, yeah, it does, Ginger. Gout hurts really bad. Ginger, what happened with my gout is I didn't know I had gout, didn't know what it was, didn't even know I had it. I stepped in a pile of fire ants. Well, the fire ants bit me where I had the gout. Next thing I know, I had these big, huge holes of infection in my feet from the gout that the fire ants bit, and it got infected. It took I don't know how many months. Oh, hey, Velcro Chris, good to see you. But anyway, it took forever for me to get the infection out of my feet, and the top of my left foot is still black on the top from it. And I had an MRI done. They said there is no infection in my. That's all I can tell you about the gout. Yeah, Velcro Crisscross is a friend of mine from another channel. You guys give them a warm welcome. Really nice people. Oh, Tammy, yes, and it's also good with greens. Greens is that way, Tammy. Also, and if you just take your greens up and cut them up, and cut some onion up in it, pour hot bacon grease over it, it is really, really good. Lettuce actually has no nutritional value. That's why I say to use the greens, because the greens is a lot better for you. Huh, Tammy, I didn't know that. Shadow banning? Well, I don't have him banned. I've got that, and he's the only one I remembered banning lately. Those other weird names that I had banned were banned from back when I first started YouTube. I don't even know how long time ago it was. Tammy, that because I want Rick in my chats. Rick's a good guy. People just misunderstood Rick. Rick the trolls got Rick a bad rap a long time ago. I've never had any problems with Rick Sanchez ever. A lot of the people say they've had troubles with, like Digger. I ain't never had no trouble with Digger, neither. Digger's always, but I used to see people hating on Digger forever in YouTube. That's why I went and found his channel, started watching his stuff because people were hating on him. And I thought, surely that guy's not this bad. And I went and visited his live streams, and Digger's a sweetheart. I mean, I know everybody can't get along. I try to get along with everybody. I don't even have any problem with that Joe guy. He's pretty smart and his conversations are nice. But he gets to scrolling those emotes, man. That is so annoying. That little chat box on a phone ain't that big anyway. And when he puts 500 emotes in there and then constantly does it, it's annoying. Shadow banning. I'm going to have to research that and figure out how to, because I honestly do not have my friend Rick banned. Rick's a nice guy. I don't care who likes him or. Oh yeah, he is. He's annoying. And he said, Tammy, listen, he said that he quit scrolling, and he is a liar because I unblocked him, went back in somebody else's stream, and there he was doing it again. So I just went and reblocked him. And then I still had to watch it during that whole stream, because if you're in the middle of a stream, it don't pick up the block until you go into another stream they're in. Okay, Tammy. Yeah, I'll have to remember that. Unshadow ban. Because I'm positive if Rick could possibly have me blocked, but I do not have Rick blocked. I can promise you that. I already checked. Just in case I butt blocked him in my sleep with my phone, because I fall asleep with my phone in my bed, and I wake up and I'm surprised I don't type stuff in the chat goobly garp, due to the fact that I roll over on my phone with my button that's in my sleep. I just sometimes it just falls over and I fall out. But yeah, that's a good idea, Tammy. He should check it too. Oh, I did that, Joanne. I went back in there, and that guy's chat was still that Joe. His stuff was still showing up. I guess it showed up until the stream ended, because I would leave the stream and go back in just so I wouldn't have to see him anymore. Yes, he told me that's not a lot of emotes. This guy just a page of them. Okay, well then there's a YouTube glitch in there somewhere, Joanne, because I do not have my Rick blocked. I see Rick typing. I talk to him in everybody else's chats. Anyway, Joanne, tell Rick I love him, and I don't know what the problem is. I'm gonna have to figure out. Not me, Rodney. I don't block people, honestly. Hey, I don't even have Jose blocked, and I should block him. Yeah, I don't have anybody but that Joe. And like I said, I have a very good reason for blocking him, and that's just how it is. Yeah, SEAL team. Tell Rick Rick can type in his other name to me. Yeah, I didn't block Jose. Tammy, you know he's trolling us like crazy. And I don't even have him blocked. I don't block trolls. Why would I block Rick? I like Rick. Ginger, I remember you doing that. I think I was there. They did that. Hey, Bear 420. I didn't even know you could block yourself. But like I said, I got afraid that I may have but blocked him and on accident, but I didn't because I checked. Huh, Dragonette, I do that with David when David's over here in the trailer next door. When I'm too lazy to walk over there and talk to him, I just text him. Well, Rick, I know Rick has another name. He can come here and type me in until mix up figured out because uh, that I mean it's the only thing he can do right now till we get it squared away because that happens too, Rodney. Hey, Max accidentally timed somebody out or something before too. It happens. But I don't do none of that. Nobody annoys me except for that scrolling. I don't mind emotes. A few emotes are fun. It's just not a whole page of them at a time, over and over and over. That's scrolling. And Vinny hasn't came in. I haven't seen my Vinny yet, but Vinny went live earlier, and I don't know. Yeah, I watch Rodney's and Rodney's channel, and I watch Robert Burke. He does the weather in Colorado. I'll check out everybody's channel, and if a new video pops up, I catch it. And they say it real good. Rural rules. His new thing on his new chainsaw and him slicing that big wood up. I thought that was really interesting. Oh, are you testing the waters, Tommy? Huh? That's weird. That must be a thing YouTube has blocking. They've changed. YouTube's changing up stuff. They don't let me type a block my whole sentence out. Yeah, Tammy, that happens. I nod out and fall asleep all the time. Oh, they've been doing fireworks here every night since before Thanksgiving. There's always fireworks going on here. It won't let me type the word retard. I was trying to call somebody a retard one day. It's probably Jose because he's the only one I call retard. But I can type tard, but not with the R-E in front of it. Not even with an R-E and a dot in the tard. Huh. Yeah, cracker's not a bad word. I eat a lot of crackers. I eat mostly sour cream and onion chips, so I haven't been buying any Pringles since the Pringles can thing. Yeah, I tried to type in there about Cracker Barrel to somebody one day too, and it wouldn't let me type it. Because I went in, that's when I went in the Cracker Barrel here and to get a pack of cigarettes, and I had on my Halloween costume dress, and the cashier told her she, and I just turned around and giggled at him and went out the door because I heard what they said. Yeah, I talk to text. I have a hard enough time with autocorrect as it is, and talk to text really messes it up. Yeah, the problem with this laptop is my don't stay charged up. I have to leave it plugged in all the time. Yeah, and I don't like. I think it's Siri on the iPad. I don't use none of those talking things. I forgot what it is on Android, but all that crap's on my phone. I just don't use it. But I know sometimes it'll pop up and start talking to me. No, it don't. And that voice lady that comes on there on the phone, she don't like it when you ask her where she's from or if she has any children. She don't like it when you ask her personal questions. And if you ask her where she's from, she'll say Google. She's from Google. Now we were talking about that and it popped up on my screen. That thing we were talking about just popped up on my screen for me to talk to it. Oh, you know why? Because I said, okay, Google. I can't say it. Up there it come again. That's it. If you say okay, Google, it'll pop it right up there. Oh no, I'm eating sour cream and onion chips. I only had a few left in this bag. It's just crumbs. But I thought I was going to eat it all so I could throw the bag away. I got to go to the store. When I'm out of chips, I got to go to the store. It's my bag that's ruffling, making this noise. Mm. Hey, VPN. My VPN is here. I was wondering about you earlier. Dragonetta, that's funny. That's funny, girl. There you go. Okay, I'm done. I only had a few crumbles left in that bag. I just took these earplugs out of my ear because I can't hear anything anyway. But plugging the earphones up, earbuds, whatever they call these things, got rid of the noise, I guess, out of the laptop. These are AKG, it says on them. I don't know. It's a pretty nice thing on them. Actually, I've got a Bluetooth headset up there that's got the microphone and everything in it. I should probably try that next time, but I need to charge it up. And things that hang around your neck. Yeah, I got I got 2 or 3 Tammys in my chats. Tammy Minda and Tammy. There's another Tammy too. I got several Tammys. Now where's VPN? Why am I not seeing VPN type? Oh, there he is. Oh, I see VPN now. Hey VPN. Yeah, I've got a bunch of Tammys in my subscribers. It's a fairly common name. Well, I'm sure Sam isn't having a very good day. He's still in the jail. Thanks to Joanne, we got all the facts out here construing anything. She got me all straightened out on what I thought. So, oh, Ginger, Ginger, listen. Blood X is leaving YouTube. Go check out his last video and listen to what he had to say. I'm really sad that Blood X is going to leave us because he's a lot of fun. If any of y'all know Blood X, go show him some love on his page because he says he's fixing to leave YouTube. I hollered over and told Voodoo, yeah, he is, Tammy. He's a blast. But I told Voodoo Ninja on Facebook about Blood X because Blood X is one of his friends. Matter of fact, that's how I met Blood X, was through Voodoo Ninja. I've been hanging on his streams for a long, long time. But he says YouTube's destroying his family. And I don't know what he means by that, but it don't sound good, whatever it is. So everybody needs to check out him later on. Yes, Blood X, yes. I wanted y'all to know so everybody oh yeah, Tammy, and he's great about. He used to do. That's matter of fact. I think that's how I met him. Voodoo Ninja did a raid on Blood X's channel, and I went there with him on a raid. Oh yeah, hey Tammy, that'd be a good deal. Then that way it wouldn't get everybody mixed up. Yeah, Joanne, yeah, that's true, especially if you have a spouse or a husband or a wife or family, some kind of family living in your home, especially if the trolls get after them or whatever. But see, it's just me and my dogs. So I don't have no issues. I ain't got nobody tell me I can or can't be on YouTube or anywhere for that matter. Oh, yes, Frogmaster, I am. Thank you. I can't wait till I hit over the 400. Well, see, I go live anyway. I use that live for YouTube, but live for YouTube, I thought I'd try out this StreamYard because you can actually put people up on the screen with it. But I usually just use live for YouTube, and so I don't really have to have the 1,000, but it'd be nice to have 1,000. Exactly, Tammy. Yeah, it will only interfere in your life if you allow it to. I don't have no issues with it, and I'm not going to leave YouTube or Facebook or anywhere unless I just don't want to mess with it anymore. And at that point, I'm not going to take my channel down. I'm going to leave it up. But if I just get bored with it, I know how to click the close out and log out button and go away. Yeah. If I get bored with it or if it's causing me anxiety or anything, oh, I would never delete my channel. See, not especially, Joanne, when you've earned that many subscribers. It's hard to get that 1,000 subscribers. Oh, I'm not going to go live every day. That's too much. I don't have time. I'm only doing it today because it's Sunday. It's cold outside. I'm not doing anything today. I wanted to go outside and do a live stream, but it's just too cold today, and I'm not messing with it. So I thought, well, I'll mess with my laptop today since I haven't messed with it in a while. So I've dug the laptop out just to make sure it's still working because I don't hardly ever get on it. Well, I'm sure I'll get notice on anybody that does a live, so I can try to get them. But my notifications sometimes pop in about 30 minutes late. I don't know what that's about. Sometimes it'll be on an email. Sometimes it'll be on my notification thing, and sometimes it will just be in my subscriber list down in my YouTube page. Yeah, I'm anxious to see what kind of response I get. I went on Facebook this morning and I put on there, I'm still single. I bet I have every freak in the world on there jumping over there making comments. Exactly. I usually do too, and then the stream gets closed down or they set it to private or whatever, and I can't even go back and rewatch the replays because they're turned to private by the time I get them. So I miss a lot of stuff. And people probably think, oh, you're in there just lurking and stuff. But if I'm going to be just listening to a stream and I don't have really time to chat, I'll put in there, hello to everybody, and that I'm going to be lurking because I'm doing something else. I'm going to be listening because sometimes I do that. Like when I go over to community causes and some of them, and like Mad Mac does really long streams. Well, I can't sit in there for all those hours, and I have to get up and go do things. And so usually I just turn the volume up real loud and listen while I'm getting my stuff done. Oh, I don't even have anything to drink. I haven't been to the liquor store because I forgot to stop the other day when I was in town. I meant to pick me up a big bottle of bourbon, and when I go to town the next few days, I will get me some so I can have me a drink with Ginger on Friday night. I like to have me a little drink with my Ginger since I can't smoke any weed right now. I could if I had any, but the problem is I'm too afraid I show up for court or one of my doctors and they drug screen me, and then I'll be screwed because I got marijuana in my system. Yeah, exactly, Ginger. Well, I went live, and then then after a while, a thing came up and said Benny was live. And so I don't know if he still is or not. I didn't leave here and go over there. Uh, I've got another phone. I guess I could turn on and check out people's channels on, but I have to connect it to my hotspot, and I don't want to use up all my hotspot, whatever it is, gigabytes or whatever amount of hotspots ATT gives you. They give you so many gigabytes uh, of hotspot because I don't have Wi-Fi. Hey, Jim. Let me go see. Oh, that's Jim's landscaping. Okay. There's some other Jims, and there's a fake Jim and a real Jim. Not Jim's landscaping. Another one. I forgot what it is. But anyway, I talked to both of them, though. Exactly, Ginger. There you go. I don't even get drunk, though. I mix my little drink up. I drink on my same drink for 3 or 4 days. I just don't get, I barely get a little bit of buzz. It makes my neck and back stop hurting for a little while. It's the only reason I like to do it. Yeah, that's Jim's landscape. He's a good guy. That's not the other Jim. There's another Jim, something else I forgot, but he has a clone, and the other clone ain't him. And I don't remember what his other name was on it. But sometimes they're both in the same chat. But I just talk to them both because I don't really know one from the other when they're typing. Yeah, Tammy. Hey, Tammy, when I get old and I need a caretaker, I'll come get you to take care of me. There you go, Jim. Grab them up in here. Hey, this is a lot of good people in this community here, Jim. Y'all if y'all want to go and subscribe to Jim's Landscaping because he's a good person. Shoot, Ginger, they them guys on there will throw you some PayPal just to get you a 12-pack or a 30-pack. Ooh, Tammy, cool. Well, happy future birthday. I know you will, Tammy. Seriously. I'll pull my camper up and let you take care of me and my camper. Maybe by then I'll have an RV. Be a lot nicer and bigger. I'll let you know if I get to where I can't take care of myself. I'm not there yet, but probably be a while. Exactly, Ginger. I buy my own stuff usually. I don't even get that big of a check, but I make it. I stretch my stuff out to every penny and make it from end to end. And I'm selling my daughter that my minivan, and so she's paying me on that. So I've got that extra little payment coming in. But then I got extra payments going out because I have to pay the bail bondsman every month. And then sometimes court comes in there and says, "Oh, you gotta have this paid before you show up for court." So I have to pay them sometimes. Yeah, I've got my camper's an 18-foot. It's actually just fine for me and my dogs, but I want a drivable RV. That's why I was trying to sell my here so I could get the money to buy me a drivable RV. I know the upkeep to them, but I still want one that you drive. And then I want to get me a little Volkswagen car and tow it behind it. You should, Tammy. Ain't no reason not to nowadays. A lot of people travel and do what they call work camping. And see, I could do that too. If I could get a work camping job to where I just sit in a RV park and take in the new people, collect their money and take them in, stuff like that. I could do that. Because see, I'm 65 now, and I can make all the extra money I want to now because I'm in the old age bracket where Social Security don't dock out $1 for every $3 you earn. Once you hit 65, you can make all the money you want, and Social Security don't dock you for it. So, but the RV parks will they actually they'll give you a free parking spot. If you work enough hours, you can actually make some cash also. But I would do it just to get the free parking spot. Because in an RV park, you can hook to their utilities if you're work camping, their electric and their water, and then I wouldn't have to worry about carrying water around with me. Because I know if you leave out, whether you got my camper's got a water holding tank on it, and I keep it full. But if I have to leave out and go pull it somewhere, I got to drain that holding tank because that dang thing will cause you to wreck. Yeah, Tammy, that's why I want to tow a small vehicle behind the RV. Okay, Ginger, go get your house cleaned. I cleaned my camper a little bit yesterday. So, and I'm not doing a whole lot today. Sunday, my day of rest. Can't go to the liquor store today because they ain't open. So I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow and go out anywhere anyway and go pick up my money at the Walmart and go get my Walmart stuff and hit the liquor store. And oh, cool, VPN. Yeah, be sure and hit me up. Let me know. Leave me a comment on any one of my videos, whatever you find. If you got something, a live stream or something that I'm not hooked to yet, I'll sure go check it out. I bet VPN's happy. I'm just worried about the dogs, VPN, because his dogs are there. I don't know if they've got food and water, and I mean, they're going to be okay for one day without any food or water. But even in the wintertime, I wouldn't want them staying in there with no food and water more than a day, even on an emergency like that. So, and thank you very much, VPN. I love all your names, by the way, all the VPNs. Yeah, and I thank Joanne too for helping us out with all the stuff. She's been taking her time out, checking on Sam and seeing what's up with him, so we all know what's going on. Because you know if we don't look out for each other and keep up with everything, we're going to be lost in the shuffle somewhere. And I'm lost enough without the shuffle. So yeah, I just thought I'd give people a place to come and chit chat. If they want to leave and go to somebody else's stream or something, they can, and then come back. I'm going to run it uh till my thing runs out of power. I've got a 3,000 watt inverter. It's a reliable electric 3,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. Okay, and that's what I'm plugged up. Well, VPN, Sam does not need to drink. Yeah, exactly, Joanne. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Because I figured one person calling and bothering them is probably plenty enough. But VPN, Sam has been this way a long time. Sam's not ever going to change. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. So let's put it that way. Sam's not going to quit drinking. He's not going to quit mouthing the cops. Sam is never going to quit doing anything that Sam normally does, because that's Sam. And that's what makes Sam Sam, because that's just how he is. Yeah, I tried to call his phone. That's when I figured out he must have got arrested, because when his phone was just going to the voicemail, if he would have been there, he would have called me back, even if it went to voicemail, but he didn't. So, and Sam had tried to call me back toward the end of November. I think around the 26th, Sam had called. I missed his call. I think I was at the casino when he called, and I didn't hear the phone ring. Yeah, I went to the casino the other day. I took $6 in there with me. I left all the rest of my money out in my vehicle locked up. Okay, so I go in with $6, and I got way up over 200. But lo and behold, if I didn't play every penny of that right back in that damn casino and left there with not a dime, I even lost my $6 that I started with. If I'd have walked out of there while I was up, and I was the only one winning on the whole row of slot machines I was playing at, I was the only one getting anything. I just know how the cops are around here, though. You don't want to be cocky with them, because they'll make a way to take you to jail around here if you get lippy with them. My oldest daughter, she fights police. She gets into fights with them. And matter of fact, they threw her in jail while I was in there, and they let her go because they didn't want both of us in the jail at the same time. So they wrote her a citation and let her go. She'd be in a cop car trying to kick the windows out and all kind of stuff. Crazy shit. I don't act like that. Oh, I don't know what Rodney said. I must have missed it. What do you mean? Who was going to pay for his dogs? Why was he wanting somebody to pay for his dogs, Joanne? Oh no, Rodney, it never. No, being ugly at the cops will just get you in more trouble. That is a no-no. Oh, hey, Pugsley. He wanted the cops to pay if he went to jail to pay for his dogs. Pugsley? Huh. That's weird. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Joanne. Yeah, 'cause it's not cheap. Here they charge you, I think it's $25 for the first day, and then $7.50 a day every day your animal is in animal control. Mine got up when Sam got picked up that one time. The bill was over $1,000. That Ronnie, that's what I said. He's a sociopath. He stirs up trouble and then plays the victim. But that's Sam. That's just how Sam does. I don't know why he didn't come here. He said he was coming here, and he went right by Arkansas, I guess, when he was coming down from up north, going to Alabama, and he didn't even stop. He didn't even stop by and say hello. He told everybody he was coming here, but then he didn't. So, but he can't be. See, Sam can't be drinking around here. Can't be having no trouble around here whatsoever, because the cops will slam you in jail because they are watching my place really bad. So it probably wouldn't have been a good idea for Sam to come here. Yep, Rodney, that's most likely. I agree with you on that because he's wanting to take over that mobile home. Oh, Tammy changed her name. Hey, hey. Huh. That's interesting, Rodney Boyd. I know I learned a lot from having my squatters. I'm gonna tell you, I learned a lot. And here, if all they gotta do is get mail at your address, and you gotta take them to court and throw them out. Yeah, that's a good idea, Tammy. Thank you for changing that up. That looks really nice. I always say when I changed my name down to just Lipstick Hick, I said it makes me look smaller. Oh yeah, Rodney, I bet they do. Cause I had a guy that came here from Slab City, and yeah, he's a scammer. He scammed me out 20 bucks, and then he borrowed my gas can. Said he was coming back, going to go pick some girl up. He took off with my gas can and never came back. And of course, he never brought me back my $20 I loaned him either. But that's okay. It's worth $20 to get rid of a scammer before they scam you out of something bigger. He's probably getting a lot of views still, Rodney, on that video, because that's a interesting thing. And you know, I think it was on one of Tommy's videos. Sam attacked that elderly disabled woman, and Tommy was getting on to him about it. Sam was actually going to attack that old lady. And that was on one of Tommy's streams, Shepard's. Oh. Well, you know, that park he took that dog from, it's on a video. He saw that lady that owned that dog walk over to that park. He knows exactly where that lady lives. He knows exactly. Because he's sitting there doing nothing. I'm sure he watched her come from her house to that park and go back to her house. He knows exactly what house that dog came from. He could have took that dog right back to that house. He didn't want to. Exactly, Rodney. There you go. $10, $5, any amount of money will get rid of them usually. But he said, anyway, the guy that came here said he had an online site where he builds websites, and he said he needed. Well, he started off he needed $10. He was going to go put it on his PayPal. Then we got down there and he couldn't put less than 20 on his PayPal, so he could pay to bid on some jobs online. And he said that when he got the jobs and he got paid, he would give me back the $20. But anyway, so that was a scam. I don't think he even does the work. I think he gets the money from people to build them a web page and then don't do it. I think he scams them. That's what I think. He was in Slab City, Rodney. Listen to this. And he had these kittens, and he was sucking money out of people to help him feed and take care of these kittens. He killed all those kittens. He told me he did. He stomped their little heads off. He killed every one of them. And he was still sitting there showing old pictures of them and collecting money. I know some of the people that sent him money and donated to him. And it was, let me think, Terry Craddock, Rodney. And he also has a girl's name, Terry something else. So he's got a girl's name he uses too on Facebook places. And here, when he's on the phone, he's got a girly voice. He can put on a girly voice and sound like a girl. Oh yeah, this guy's got all kind of scams. Yes, he killed those kittens, Tammy. Did you not see his pictures he's putting on the Slab City Facebook groups? Yeah, and he killed those kittens. And I don't know what he did with the mama cat. He had no cats when he came here. None whatsoever. No mama cat, no baby cats. So I don't know what he did with the mama. Yeah, his name's Terry Craddock. And I forgot the name of his online business where he makes web design pages. I wouldn't trust him, but anyway. And like I said, the only thing I really got mad. No, C. Craddock. C. Hang on. Yes, Joanne. He told me out of his own mouth that he killed those kittens. He stomped their heads off. But that wasn't the point though. Even after that, he was still. Yes, Rodney. He took pictures and he got rid of them. He was still taking PayPal donations for kittens that he didn't even have. But I'm just saying he told me that out of his own mouth, so that's not gossip. Yeah. And it's Terry, Terry with a Y. Anyway, he was at. Oh, here's the other thing he done. Listen to this, Rodney. He says that he heard Mike Dibble admitting to doing something, but here's the deal. He was only in Slab City for 7 or 8 months, and Mike Dibble was already in jail before he got to Slab City. So Yes, Rodney, exactly. But he came here to try to persuade me to change my view about Mike Dibble. I think that was his main gig about coming here. Well, it didn't work because his story didn't match up. He had only been in Slab City 7 to 8 months, period. Okay? Now, Mike Dibble had already been in jail for over 16 months at that time. So he wasn't there when Mike Dibble was arrested. So how could he have heard Mike Dibble admit guilt to anything? He was lying. Somebody sent him here. And I know who sent him here. The one doing all the payoffs. And he's silently doing the payoffs again. Because people are all of a sudden coming up with dabs that they didn't have before. Because I kept putting out there about the payoffs. So now he's got it. He's still. No. I don't know. I couldn't say, Ronnie, if he did or didn't go and see Dibble. But I still think that somebody sent him here to convince me to shut up about Dibble because Dibble was guilty because he heard it. But he's a liar. He didn't hear shit because. Yeah, three animals with no way. I've got 3 animals. But I've got a camper and a vehicle and wet animals, and so it's not too bad. Even traveling with them, I travel with my animals, but they ride in the van with me and they sleep in my camper at night with me. So, and my animals have had all their vetting, all their shots, they've been fixed. Well, the owner of that dog lives right across the street from that park. I don't know the name of that park he was at, the one where he took the dog. If you get the name of that park, all you got to do is go in there and look up all the people that live around that park and try to find that lady and then contact her. I mean, it would take some research. It wouldn't be hard, but yeah, having dogs ain't cheap. I spend a lot of money every month just in dog food and cat food. So, okay, VPN. Go and research the property around that park. I bet that lady owns her house there. She's an older lady. I bet she owns her house. I bet she's not renting. I bet she owns it. You could check the property owners on whatever street that is, right there next to that park. Rodney. No, I did not block Rick. I double checked just now. I already went and looked. Rick is not blocked. I didn't block Rick. I love my Rick. He's not blocked, believe me. Well, Sam gets a lot of donations off for those animals. And then um, I forgot what that nice lady, I haven't seen her in a, she called in and ordered dog food and some different things for Sam. He picked it up at the Walmart, but then he goes and takes it right back in and gets cigarettes and other stuff out of the donations, people donating for the animals. Yeah, Joanne, that's another good idea too. Or even if you find out the local businesses, make some flyers, mail them to the local businesses around that area, ask them if they will post that poster with a picture of that dog. Yeah, Rodney, the rec center at that park. mail a flyer to that rec center and ask them if they'll put the flyer up on their wall. Yes, he did, Pugsley. He's admitted to all that. That's what I'm saying. I forgot which lady that was. Real nice lady. She couldn't even afford it, but she called in and spent money and ordered stuff at Walmart pickup for him. And then he goes back in there and exchange. I think he got tobacco and stuff. I'm not sure what he got. But yes, Pugsley, he does do that. He admitted that himself. VPN, maybe you could call them and get their email address and email them a picture of the dog. Oh, Pugsley, we don't know. We have no way of knowing if those dogs are still there. That guy could have opened that shed up and let them all run loose for all we know. That's why everybody's worried about the dogs, because we don't know what's happened. With Sam locked up, and those guys didn't go to jail, Walmart will just do like they always do, make you show ID and give you a gift card. That's what they do here. People steal it from them all the time. Walmart keeps letting them do it, gives them a gift card, and then they take the gift cards to the casino and sell them for half price. And they're trying to sell them all the time. No, Pugsley, when Sam, I think Sam had him inside that shed when he went to jail. He said he had put him in the shed. Yeah, exactly, Joanne. Yeah, I don't like seeing any old people getting beat up. Yeah, 'cause Sam just lets them dogs run wild. He don't take care of them. I have to keep Sam on a cable chain. That's why I just had to go. It cost me 40 something dollars for a new cable chain and two new collars for my dogs, because his cable chain, that crazy neighbor was agitating him after court the other day, and he had four places about to break in his cable. So, and the wire was breaking. So I went and bought a new one. Yeah, Pugsley, the old man probably did, but I don't know about that young kid. That young kid might, young kids just do devious stuff. He might go out there and let them loose. He'll hitchhike, Tam. Sam's got money. He'll probably call a taxi cab. Yeah, yeah, Joanne, go ahead, post whatever you need to, sweetie. I don't care who posts what in here. Yeah, put the numbers up there. I'm not gonna blank it out. And I didn't have any moderators in here. So Rodney Boyd, you're a moderator. I figured I might ought to have one just in case. But and I'll do some more. I'll pick out some more moderators when I do it again sometime. I just realized I didn't have a moderator. I didn't have any. I'm gonna make some more wrench people in here. I just Yeah, VPN, they ate that turkey. He might, Joe. He's probably going to do one to help Sam some way. That's probably why. Yeah, Rodney. Where's your ranch? I thought it said make you a moderator. I don't know how to do this. I've never done this before. So, but anyway, I'm going to make some more moderators. I just don't. I just thought maybe we ought to have one in here for just in case. That way, in case I'm not watching the chat and something gets really out of hand. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. I see it now. There we go, Rodney. Thank you, Rodney. Rodney knows how to mod good. I'm gonna make a few more people mods in here too. We just don't want to. Well, I've been knowing Rodney Boyd for a very, very, very long time. Just pretty much since I've been on all these YouTubing channels. Since back before Dibble. I've known Rodney Boyd for a long time. And he seems like a fair person, so Rodney Boyd got the first wrench. But I am going to wrench some more people in here, so y'all just have to look out for when I decide to pop another wrench in there. I thought, well, we might, you never know, we might get a troll or something, you know, because I really don't care if people post stuff. They know what their Facebook or YouTube don't allow, so. Well, my dog and Doberman mix, but he's the black and brown. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah, Jose is not allowed. Yeah, because Jose's been trolling really bad. That's why Jose hasn't been doing any live streams, because Jose knows we done figured him out now. Yeah, my dog will bite. Uh, when that when that Terry was here from California, every time he walked by my dog bit him on every time. My dog did not trust him. Joanne, that's funny. Well, see that happened in somebody's stream. I think it was Mad Max. His mod blocked everybody, and then all of a sudden he didn't have any people in there because the mods was blocking each other. That was funny. And I'm in some screens where they mod all the regulars, which I might do that too. All the regular people that come in, that way everybody different comes in. Yeah, me too, Tammy. I'm mods in a lot of streams, and a lot of the streams I'm in, I'm only a mod because they mod everybody. Okay, and they tell them if you abuse your moderator privileges, then I will take away your wrench, and that's just how they do it. Welcome back, Ginger. Did you get your work done, girl? You gonna do a live tonight, Ginger? Since it's Sunday, you don't got to work today. If you do a live tonight, I'll come hang out till I pass out. Yeah, exactly, Joanne. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I may. Oh, Tammy, your short name makes you look so skinny. You just look like a real thin person. I mean, you don't look like you weigh 98 pounds soaking wet now. I like my shorter name. My other name took up too much space in the chat when I had all that big long name on there, so I shortened it. But it took me a long time to figure out how to do it. I didn't even know how to change my name. And that's how I ended up with two channels with lipstick hick on them. The first one I got wouldn't let me put my icon picture in my icon. And then when I went and did it on Google like it said, it made me another account. And so that's why I have two identical lipstick accounts with two different pictures on them. I got my picture of my short hair on one and my other picture on the other. Oh, Pugsley, yes, I love it when everybody's getting along, having a fun time. It's supposed to be about is time, and trying to work out problems like, like Sam's issue. But yeah, I never really followed Zane Green back in the Dibble days. I did start following him after he started his channel, Easy Peasy something or other. Uh, where he was panning for gold and going doing the coin thing, where he buys all the coins and doing his stuff on that. But well, back a long time ago, I wasn't attached to his his streams back then. I was too busy watching Mike Dibble. I probably watched every Dibble video 1,000 times, and I'm hoping Dibble's still being paid by YouTube for his channel being up and running. I'm hoping he gets his PayPal money and stuff. And Mike Dibble like Zane Green, so I don't really know. Joanne, the channel that Zane did, the video rather, that I really liked, when he had that dry washer and he was out in the desert sifting that dirt to find gold. Now, yeah, now I really liked that one. But I guess if I wasn't so busy watching Mike Dibble stuff, watching the Goonies, I would have probably hooked up and watched Zane Green stuff, but I just didn't. You can only watch so much video a day. I get a lot of watch hours in though, because I watch a lot of videos. I watch all there's all the murder investigation movies. I probably watched every they make. And I even go watch that guy, the one that says, he says, you can't fix stupid. Ain't pill you can take, ain't nothing you can do. Stupid is forever. And I love it. It cracks me up if I just go listen to him say it once. It just cracks me up. You could be in a down mood and oh, I answer mine every day, Tammy. If somebody comments to me, I go back in, and I do. Oh, I love Alien. Oh, Alien's always been fun. I've been watching Alien since I found him. Oh, hang on. I gotta move my heater out of the way. I think my dogs are wanting to come in for a minute. Are y'all wanting in? Y'all can come in. Come on in. Come on in, Wiggy Wig. Here. Y'all wanting in? Y'all want me to put some heat on for you, huh? Well, I've got the live video going. Hang on. There you go. Hang on. Are you cold, Wiggy Wig? Wiggy's out there. Wiggy says he's cold. He's a little dog, and I don't have a coat for him yet. Yeah, it is hard, but I keep mine checked up on. Okay, watch out. I'm gonna turn the heater on for a little Wiggy. Back up, Wig. Back up, Wig. Let me get it on for you. There you go. Hang on. Wiggy's cold, y'all. Wiggy wants the buddy heater on. There we go. Okay. There you go, Wiggy. There's you some heat. I got to get Wiggy a coat. Oh, Joanne, can you put it up on here? Back up. Wiggy, you can't get up on that heater now, remember? You got to keep away. It'll burn your fur. Hey, it might be on mugshots.com. You ever check that out and see if they put his mugshot on there? Probably got his old one on there though. Okay, Wiggy, back up now. You can't sit too close to the heater. Wiggles likes to get right up on that heater and lay, and he's gonna burn his fur. He's so low to the ground though, he gets cold easy. But I can't find anything that I've found. Walmart's been out of all kinds of stuff, and I really can't afford the Petco right now. But Wiggy's gonna get a coat. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna get you a coat, Wiggy. Sam's got a raincoat. Yeah, the thieves stole all Sam's clothes. I've still got his boots and his raincoat though. But Wiggy needs a pair of boots. I had some little boots, but they stole all them. I don't even have any boots to fit Wiggy anymore. No, Mary, they're not going to let you talk to Sam, I don't think, if you call. They're not going to bring him out of the jail cells to talk on the phone. Now, if he's got your number, he could call you collect from the jail. Yeah, they got pay phones in there, Mary, and the inmates have to call somebody collect. That's the only way them phones go out from the jail. I've been in jail so recently, so that's how I figured it out. I didn't know before then. But I couldn't when I went to jail, Sam's probably like me. He probably don't have anybody's phone number memorized. Oh, here they don't give you no phone card here, Tammy. And you gotta be in jail for over a week before they'll even give you an indigent kit. That's with stamps, a couple of stamps and an envelope and a toothbrush and deodorant and all that. Yeah, that but this place is stingy. They don't do nothing no more than they have to. But I doubt Sam has anybody's phone number memorized. See, that was my problem. You know, it took me 3 or 4 days trying to remember my daughter's phone number so that I could have the bail bonds because she can't get collect calls on her phone. So I had to have the bail bondsman call my daughter for me. And it took me a while to get her numbers, all the numbers in the right order, even to give to him to call her. Hey, maybe Sam can figure out a way to make a Pringles can phone. Oh, Wiggy, you're a mess. You're a mess. You and Sam are a mess. Rodney, that'd be funny. But you know, Sam can call. They got a list of bondsmen, and they're right by all the payphones. He could call a bondsman. If he's not getting out, it ain't because he ain't got no money. He's probably hoping somebody will give him money to bond out. He might be able to work something out with a bondsman, but a bondsman without money, they're not going to stand good for him since he doesn't he's not a permanent resident there, since he's a traveler. Mary, hey Mary, put that mug shot over on my Facebook page for me. I think you're on my Facebook. I'm not sure who's on my Facebook, but post that his mug shot on my Facebook wall for me. And then I'll save it from there. And then I'll delete it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mary. KH, that's funny. I like that telephone thing you got in there, though, that icon. That's a cute one. Yeah, I feel bad for Sam, but you know, Sam brings a lot of that on himself because he gets too drunk and he won't shut up. He just don't know when to shush. And that was kind of stupid to be fighting over a TV and a DVD player anyway, or whatever he was fighting over. Actually, I've got a TV. I've got a brand new TV in here and a big old humongous stack of DVDs. I don't have cable TV or anything like that because I don't like cable TV and I don't have Wi-Fi. But I can connect my TV to my hotspot because I've got it connected all up with HDMI. Oh, over his weed. Okay. Yeah, I heard him fussing at that kid something about going into his room or whatever and taking his weed, but Sam told him to go in there. And then he told him to go in there and get his weed. But evidently he pinched his weed sack before he got it back to Sam. But Sam should know that. Get up off your lazy butt and go get your own damn weed. Because he should know you send somebody else for your weed, they're going to pinch your sack. Yeah, or that. Hey, I lost a quarter ounce of weed probably 15 years ago in that trailer. And to this day, I have still never found that freaking quarter ounce of weed. Maybe the rats got it and ate it. I have no idea. But I knew I had a big fat sack. I was growing back then, growing my own plants. And I had put up a quarter sack. And to this day, dogs, weed, and TV. What a combination. I could do without the TV. I hadn't watched TV in probably 15 years. Now, my dogs, I fight you on my dogs. My dogs is my number one. They're my babies. My children's. Yeah, they're my children's. And Wiggy's so shiny because he keeps eating all my bacon grease. When I put my skillet out there to cool down so I can pour my bacon grease up and keep it, Wiggy goes and licks it all up. That's why his old fur stays so shiny. Because he runs around here. He stays right up with Sam. But if I got bacon grease out there, he will go lick it up. They should have took Sam to the emergency room though, unless he told him he didn't want to go. Now he can decline going, uh, but they should have took him to the emergency room to see if he needed stitches or anything before they incarcerated him. Sam, quit nudging me. Oh, thank you, David Massey. David subscribed to me. Um, I'll go check out your channel when I'm done with the live stream. Oh, okay, Mary. Yeah, you have to save it. You have to download. Right click on it and put save image, and then you have to download it, and then you have to go into Facebook and upload it like a picture to my page. That's how you have to do it. Yeah, the only way we're going to know if Sam got treated is to wait till he gets out and tells us. Yeah, or screenshot it. That's a good idea. I don't even know how to screenshot on my phone. I've got a program, Screenshot Easy, that I use to take screenshots with. I don't use it very often. I mostly use it when I'm over at my at the Court Connect page where I'm checking on my court stuff that it doesn't download, and I take pictures of my screens in my own personal Court Connect thing where I want to save a copy of it to see what they're doing on my keep a record of my court stuff, what they're doing. I don't have Messenger, Ginger. I don't use Facebook Messenger, but I'll try to go in there in a minute and look. Oh, okay, Tammy. Thank you, honey. Oh, and the other thing I had, let me tell you how they do it here. In order to make a collect call here, you gotta you gotta go in the phone and you have to put your inmate number, and then they give you a code number, and you have to put that inmate number along with that code number. I didn't know how to use all that, and they do not even tell you. So it was forever before I could even call a bail bondsman because I didn't know how to dial all that out. So that girl that was in the jail got me by my arm, drug me to the payphone, and she put her numbers in there and she called her bail bondsman and put me on the phone to him. That's how I got to talk to the bail bondsman to get out of jail because I'd never been in jail like that and didn't even know how to operate their whatever, however they do it. Willy Wonka. They'll put if he goes in front of the judge will put a no contact order out on him to where he can't go back around the victims. That's how they do that. There's a no contact order on me here that says I'm not supposed to be on my own property. And they've tried to take me to jail for it before. And I tell them, this is my property. I own it. They cannot put a no contact order on me against my own property. They can kiss my ass. Anyway, so they went away and didn't arrest, but they were going to rearrest me and revoke my bond and everything over a no contact order. I tell you, they already tried. But yes, Willie, I don't have it downloaded on my phone, Joanne, because I get all them. Oh, thank you, Tammy. I'll go over there and get it in a bit, honey. Thank you very much. Yeah, Joanne, I don't know. I don't use it because I get all them freaking scammers and them weird men freakazoids on there and stuff. I just don't like Facebook Messenger. All I do ever do is get people on and want me to send them a titty picture or something. I ain't doing it. Yeah, but if there was a problem, Joanne, like that, and there's a victim, then the judge can order a no contact order for Sam to stay away from there. Don't even have to be an eviction. Not in that case. Right. Yeah. Yeah. If right, if they file the restraining order, the judge will ask them if they want a restraining order. Um, and if they want one, then they'll get one. But if they don't, then it won't happen. You can still go back. But if they put a restraining order on him, here it's called a no contact order. Yeah, Willie, Sam always wants revenge. That's what keeps him in a lot of trouble. But he thinks it's good content and footage, as he says it. Everything's content, viewers, and footage. I don't really care enough about YouTube and all that to care about any of that. Well, see, if Sam don't have some kind of a lease agreement, then they can charge him with criminal trespassing. That's another thing. Because that's what they told that old girl that I had to whoop that day that came here. She was from San Diego, California, and the cops told her the property that I was going to file criminal trespass on. No, when they's passing out smart brains, Sam thought they said fart, and so he just let a big one rip. Oh, they're probably gonna take if he's had stuff in that mobile home, take all his stuff. He ain't gonna have nothing left. Whatever he had in that room, I bet you money it is gone when he gets out of jail. Because they were already moving stuff out of there to make room for Sam to move in. So they already had cleaned out a room or something, they said. I heard them saying something about that. Yeah, when I get my shed cleaned out, my she shed, as soon as I can get time to get in there and clean out, I've got it packed full of stuff right now. And when I clean it out, I'll go in there and do my video. And in my she shed, I have a she shed, you guys. How's she gonna know, Ginger? She ain't gonna know Sam's in jail and them dogs are there by themselves unless he remembers her number to call her, collect, and tell her. That's the thing in jail. You got to remember phone numbers, and I don't remember anybody's. I tried to remember my son's phone number, and I still ain't been able to remember it. Yeah, all those dogs are good dogs, Tammy. They're all dogs are good. All dogs are good. Everybody's dog is good. I don't even think mean dogs aim to be mean. Oh, I don't know if he'd like my she shed. I got it full of stuff right now, Mary. You wouldn't believe how much stuff I've got. I packed up and kept all the stuff, personal things I wanted to keep, and I put it all into my shed and locked it all up when I rented my mobile home out. Okay, that's the only reason I still have stuff left. Now, when the cops ripped the doors off my she shed, and the thieves hid in there while I was gone, but all they took was my sawhorses, my shop vac, and just a few little odds and ends that were up by the front of the front door. Uh, they didn't bother anything else. Of course, it was all stuff packed in tubs, household items, and clothing and shoes, that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly, Willie. Yeah, yeah. Dogs are how you train them and treat them. He said that about you, Joanne? You're going to be his first victim? I think Sam was afraid to come here. See, here's the deal. Sam knows my place is under police watch. The cops are watching me very carefully only because I'm a really high profile case right now. Oh man, I didn't know that, Joanne. Dang, that's terrible. But the cops have been watching me for a reason because they don't have a case against me. And so they have been for months now trying to build a case against me. So they have, it's like if anybody even comes down my road, the stalking neighbor across the street's got a solar camera out there, which takes everybody's picture and gets their license plate number. And then he calls the cops. Oh, Ginger, you aren't scared of me. You love me, sis. But Sam, I think, was afraid to come here because of my place being under such really close police watch, and I'm not kidding. I think that's why he decided to not come, because he knowed he'd be in jail first time he screwed up, and it ain't because of me. It'd be because of that neighbor next door. But one of these days, the police are going to find out what he's doing, and he's going to be the one being in trouble. He's already a convicted felon on parole. My stalking neighbor is still on parole for assault on a household or family member, breaking and entering, theft of property, and they gave him 144 months. That was in another county. Then he transferred his parole to here. And since he got his parole transferred to here, he became a paid informant for the cops. But you know, when the cops are done with him and they don't need his little paid informancy anymore, they're going to take him out. But he's only got 2 more years. His parole will be over in 2022. So if they don't do something to him for then, he'll be off and scot free, unless he beats up another female or whatever. Oh, he was going to come see you, Joanne. You was going to be his next target if you'd have responded to him and gave him the address. Thank you, Willie. Yep. To be honest, if he'd have came here, I would probably been back in jail already and my bond revoked. I would have, because he would have done something stupid and I'd have been the one paying for it. Because I can't be having all that around here. I have to really walk a fine chalk line. I'm talking fine right now. Oh, I like Nikki. Where's Nikki? Where's Nikki at today, Tammy? I love my Nikki. He ain't gonna take you to lunch. If he took you to lunch, you'd have to pay for both of y'all's meals, Joanne. He ain't gonna have no money unless he did an e-bag and tell him he needs money to pay for his and Joanne's lunch. Nikki's got a little dog too, don't she? I think everybody's got at least one little dog, or most people do. Oh, you want to hear something really funny, Joanne? I used to have this friend, I called him Old Dude Dan, okay? And he used to always be like, he would invite a bunch of us out to dinner at these real expensive restaurants. He took us out quite often. Well, me and my little Richard, the guy that was renting a room from me at the time, anyway, he took us all out to eat. And so and of course, Richard drinks. And anyway, we all ate a big old meal, and the guys, they all had some drinks and all. But get this, so come time to pay. Well, old dude Dan gave him a couple, 3 different credit cards. He didn't have no cash in his pocket. All the credit cards bounced. So I had to leave Richard there in the restaurant and drive old dude Dan back to his condominium. And he had to go in there and search for change, and he could only scrape up about 30 something dollars. And so the restaurant ended up writing off half the tab and taking the 30 something dollars he come up with. And so I got to retrieve my friend that I left for collateral. Well, I took him to go get money because I didn't have any money. But he was always doing that. And I haven't heard from him in a long time, but the last I heard, he was writing hot checks everywhere. He even wrote me a hot check for $500. And so I'm sure they put him in jail for hot checks. And he was an old guy, old veteran. But this man was funnier than heck. He had a real nice condo, though, out on the water. I've got a lot of really funny stories I could tell about some of the stuff these people do around here, I tell you. Well, he gives Black Lassie more attention than he gives the other two dogs now that are used to getting all the attention. And now he's having to give Black Lassie all the attention, and the other two dogs are stressing from it because dogs stress. You just can't see it. If they're, you're not going to know it unless you really pay attention. But you can tell my dogs ain't stressing. They're too happy, aren't you, Sam Sam? Yes. Don't lay down, Bubba. Lay back down. You don't have to stand up. Mama didn't tell you to stand up. Yeah, I feel sorry for Xena and Tank Tank. They're getting left out. And then Sam will get one dog treat thing to share with all three dogs. That ain't gonna work. Yeah, he probably meaned all three of them. I don't yell at my dogs even when they're bad. That's why my dogs don't even know uh, if they're getting in trouble or not. Because I won't fuss at them, yell at them. Mama won't do none of that, will her, Sam Sam? No, Mama loves her babies. Yeah, you can talk, Sam. And they only bark when they're outside. My dogs never bark unless there's somebody out there or there's another dog out there, and then they'll bark. Yeah, but I don't think they. I don't even think they want Sam back at the slabs. Yep. Pastor Dave. He died. He died a while back, and they're doing a potluck dinner in his remembrance this weekend, I think, out at the slabs. He had a fire not too long ago. I think it was an accidental fire, but he was really stressed out and shook up at that about people videoing it. Uh, you know, but yeah, Pastor Dave. I don't. I'm sure Tommy probably knows about it. I should have told him. I'm sure he knows him. Yeah, my dogs just aren't real barky, but I never have allowed them to do a lot of barking unless they got a reason to bark. So my dogs know to keep quiet unless they have to bark because they know Mama don't like barking, huh? Mama don't like all that noise. Yep, I'm the mama dog here. Mama, 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 mama. Yeah, and they've got that at the slabs now. They've got that parvo or whatever it is that's going around. They lost another dog the other day to the parvo. People are going to visit slabs, the snowbirds, and they don't realize that the parvo is all over out there, and they're showing up out at slabs with their little animals, and then they're catching that parvo because they're not up on their shots, and they're dying from it. But actually, I thought it was that desert fever or whatever it is, because that gets in the soil. They're saying it's parvo, but I'll bet you it's that freaking what I call it, desert fever or whatever it's called. They're having a big outbreak of that in Arizona and California. Well, evidently they're because they're testing them. There's a girl out there doing free parvo testing, and she's giving the free shots for the parvo if they haven't already had their shots. But they're having to quarantine, bleach their yard, clean up all the dog poo. They're having to really uh, tighten up the leash on their camps out there if they've got animals, especially because it's real bad out. Watch your head. Don't hang my phone up, Sam. Lay down, Bubba. Lay down. Go over and lay down for mom. Thank you. You good boy. Oh, Wiggy's got your cable. There you go. Lay down. Now lay down. Oh, I don't know who Steve Wilkos is. He would beat Sam up. Sam's got a pimp walk. Okay, Sam can't fight. There's no way Sam can barely walk, much less fight. If you can't stand, you can't fight. If you can't fight. And so I just can't picture Sam being any kind of a fighter due to the fact that he can barely walk, much less and barely stand. I don't know what bad a shape that old dude was in that he was into it with there, but I know Sam's condition and it's not very good. Steve Wilco was Jerry's. Oh, okay. I know who he is now, Joanne. Thank you. Oh, I didn't know that. See, I don't have TV because I don't have cable. So therefore, I don't get to watch anything. I got rid of cable TV over 10 years ago, maybe close to 15. I don't know. It's been a long time. I canceled the cable. I canceled the Wi-Fi. I canceled it all. I think it was 10 years because I had it for about 10 years and then I canceled it. Oh, I like watching them fight on Jerry Springer. And what's that other one? The one where Maury. My granddaughter went on Maury and had them do DNA testing to prove her baby daddy was her baby daddy on the Maury show. Now I almost got on Judge Judy because when my dog Sam got charged with biting that girl, okay. Well, Judge Judy sent me 2 letters trying to get me to come on her show, but I knew she just wanted to get me on there and then humiliate me like some of these live streams do. People, they get them on there and then they sit there and make fun of them and do all that stuff. So I wouldn't go to Judge Judy's because they would have just got me on there to try to humiliate me in some way or another, and I wasn't falling for it. But I got 2 letters from Judge Judy. She sent me 2 of them. They came in UPS in a big envelope. She wanted me on her show, and they said they would pay for my airline tickets there and back. They would pay for my motel room for 2 or 3 days. I forgot what it was. And they would also pay for my meals. But anything above and around that, I'd have to pay for myself. Oh, I know what it was. It's because I filed that. I know why Judge Judy wanted me on her show. Because I went and filed to try to get the money back that old girl cost me getting Sam out of animal control. I had to hire a lawyer, all kind of stuff. Because she lied, said my dog bit her and he didn't bite her. He wasn't nowhere near her. So I hired a lawyer because I had it on video. And I proved my court case and I won my court case. But then I went and filed whatever that is anyway to get my money back. I paid $80. And the girl came back in and countersued me, so the judge threw it all out and I didn't get any money. But see, I could have went on Judge Judy and Judge Judy ordered her to pay me. But yeah. Well, I've still got the letters from Judge Judy. Actually, I don't have the letters anymore. They were in my briefcase when it was stolen. But I do have copies of it. I took pictures of the letters. I still have the pictures. Sam's eating cat food. Sometimes he likes a little cat food in his diet. Yeah, eat all you want. Go eat. Go eat some food. Eat you some food, Sam. Go ahead. You're not in no trouble. Go. I was just telling him you're eating cat food. Go eat it. Go eat. Eat whatever you want. There's 3, 4 bowls of food over there. Go have a pig out day. Well, I do want y'all to like my live stream. Oh, cool. Yeah, I do. Sam is my dog, well, my big dog, and Wiggles is my little dog. But I named him Wiggles because of his little bobtail. He was born with a bobtail, and so when I first got him, that's why I picked him out of that litter of 4, because he just wiggled that little old bobtail at me like crazy. So I named him Wiggles. I'm trying to fasten Sam. Sam's got a cute new collar. It's a big wide one. It's green with these silver stripes on it. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, I told y'all I was going to try to do a live stream sometime this week. I'm always so busy. I finally caught a few minutes time to where I could do one. And then I remembered, well, I've got my laptop, so I could try StreamYards out finally. So I dug my laptop out and hooked it up and logged it in. Well, I got 2 queen size beds in my camper, and the cat usually comes in and sleeps with me in my bed. Monkey did till he got ran over. So now Lucky will come in and sleep on my bed with me, but the dogs, Wiggles has got a little bed on the floor, and I have it. I'll bring in Sam's big old bed laid on the floor. I got carpet in here for him, but Sam will get too hot, so I don't. And he's got a big old cone dog bed. If I put it in here, it's gonna take up half the floor. So I'll do it. I'll bring his dog bed in though once it turns really cold here. Once it starts being down in the under 30 in the 20s and stuff, I'll bring his dog bed in. I've got it out in the van. Yeah, I couldn't believe him. Thieves stole his Kong dog harness and his collar, and that's the stuff there. I had to take Sam's harness off him. It was making a dent in his fur, and it still hasn't straightened all out. I brushed his fur around there where that harness was at the other day because it's not good to. I figured out it's not good to leave the harness on too long. Oh, Sam, his name is Samson. 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 His name's Samson, but he hates that name. He likes to just be called Sam. Like Samson and Goliath. Well, Sam don't eat rats, but my cat does. Okay, y'all want to go outside? Okay. Time to let the babies back out here. Y'all go back outside now. Oh, there you go. Door's open. Bye, boys. Y'all go play. Okay, they wanted back outside for a while. I want some cookies. I made coffee and oatmeal this morning, and I'm eating cookies and coffee now, having a snack. Well, I only make 2 meals a day. I cook in the morning and I cook in the evening. I don't really eat too much during the day. I snack on. Oh, hey, oh, yeah, Tammy, I went over and told him on his page this morning. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You know, I started to say Delilah, but I wasn't sure if I was saying it right. I thought Samson and Goliath was a cartoon or something. I could be wrong. But anyway, Tammy, yeah, I went over and told him about um Blood X. Blood X shutting his stream down. He says. I don't know. I don't know if he did or not. Mm. So Tammy, Sam is a German Shepherd, and but he's got the Doberman Ripper teeth. Damn, I bet. Yeah, I know. Yeah, 'cause see, I met Blood X when we went and raided his stream. I went with the Voodoo Ninja, and that's how I met him. And I've been following him ever since. But you know, he was, I guess he was drunk the other night when he was on the live stream. Remember when he's putting his email address out there? He probably got trolls on him because he put his email address out there in that live stream chat. That's what I figured happened. And then the whatever you call it, the trolls, I think picked up on. Tammy, how'd you get swatted? Yeah, I was wondering if I played. I've got radio around here. I wonder if I played a radio in the background if I get swatted. Oh, damn. Somebody called the cops on you? Oh, yeah, that is cray cray. Oh, I've had the cops called on me before. Hell, I've had them send the feds here before over my internet activity. That's why I don't mess around. I don't do nothing anymore. I am good. Yeah, a girl in the UK actually sent the sheriff here once, but she thought I cloned her, and but it wasn't me. It was another guy I knew in Texas that did it. But he would go in there with a clone name and say it was me, and it wasn't me. And I told him, y'all can prove it ain't me. All you gotta do is check out the IP addresses. You can find out it is not me. I got blamed for a lot of stuff I didn't do. Yep, Tammy, it is crazy. Oh, hell, Tammy. I'm surprised they didn't bring the bomb squad, the SWAT truck, you name it, and bring it all. Yeah, see, I got one count not like me, and he likes to come out here and make fake. He makes up fake calls to come out here and harass me. And he's always trying to say he sees me out there flying a sign. I said, dude, you ain't seeing me flying no sign. Now my vehicle wasn't even running till just here not long ago. How was I supposed to get out there and fly a sign? I'm way out here in the country. He said, oh, it's you. I saw your piercings. I said, well, a lot of people have piercings, not just me. He was just harassing. That's all he was doing. Well, my grandson's father-in-law is a county cop here, but he has no idea that grandparents to the same grandkid before, and I don't tell him. He'd probably side with me on everything if he knew that, but I don't want him siding with me just because of something like that. If you ain't siding with me because I'm right, I don't need you. Well, I try to be good. I'm good to everybody and nice to everybody. You know, not because I'm an ass kisser. Uh, I just like everybody. I don't want no issues with nobody. I'm not here to have no issues with nobody. And I don't think somebody else's problem. I'm not gonna not like you because somebody else don't like you. Okay? I like you because I like you, not because somebody else wants me to like you or not like you. It's just how it kiss my ass. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna happen. I like who I like. Yeah, tomorrow my renter has a court date tomorrow, and I think it's for the charges that he might have pled guilty to are felonies. And so I'm going to assume if that's what it is, then they may, because that's four charges altogether. That was the two for selling meth and the two for the using a communications device or something. I don't know, some communication devices. He had to totally stand. And so if he pleads guilty to them, they may remove them off my stack of felonies. And if so, that's only to leave me three felonies. And I think that boy that was over there visiting is pleading on one of the felonies. So that's going to knock it down. There's only going to be, when it's that comes on me, there's going to be two felonies left. One is operating a drug premises, and the other one is guns and drugs simultaneous, class 5 felony. Okay, if they knock that one knock off, I think the only one, if it gets all the way down to just the operating a drug premises, I can beat that because it's not my responsibility to tell a grown-up adult that they can or cannot sell drugs. I mean, that's just not my place. I can't tell a grown-up adult what to do or do. The only one I'm responsible for is myself and underage children if you have it, which I don't. I'll shut down so we can go there and hang out. But if they don't, then uh, I'll just hang on here. Did somebody try to contact those people that I'm fighting with? The only phone number I had was Sam's. I didn't know how to contact anybody else, and I didn't know anybody's name to find a phone number. I did try to call Sam a couple times. You'll probably see that he missed calls from me. The people in the house won't let him take the dogs with him. Calling police for being on their property. Oh yeah, I like Voodoo Ninja. He Pimp Daddy. VN. What's it now? They're not letting him take. He's not gonna let Sam take the dogs. I can get that. I understood that. Yeah, that's what it, Tammy, that's what everybody is worried about. They're more worried about the dog. 3 meals a day, shower, meals, bath, whatever he needs. But them dogs, well, them people could call animal control and come get them dogs because there's nobody there to take care of them.